Wings made of dreams, rise with the streams, in a world unseen, up in the sky. Pixels of light in the virtual night. Hearts take flight, up in the sky. Up in the sky, where the stars reside. Up in the sky, where our spirits glide. Zeros and ones under digital suns. Our journey begun, up in the sky. Virtual breeze through binary trees. Moments like these, up in the sky. Up in the sky, where the stars reside. Oh, oh. Up in the sky, where our spirits glide. Oh, oh, oh. Up in the sky, where the stars reside. Up in the sky, where our spirits glide. Up in the sky, where the stars reside. Oh, oh. Up in the sky, where our spirits glide.
everybody. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. My name is Micah. We're going to be doing a nice flight from Phoenix, Arizona up to Boise, where we'll be checking out VerticalSim's Boise scenery. Haven't seen it yet at all. Haven't even installed it, and I haven't even checked it out at all. Hopefully installed properly. Well, I guess we'll find out when we get there. VerticalSim's a really good creator for scenery, and talked to him, and he's been able to provide a few of these to me to help showcase them. And so that's what we're doing today. We're going to showcase that Boise scenery, and we're going to have a good flight on the way as well. Hope you guys have had a fantastic week so far. Good Monday and good Tuesday afternoon to you. We're going to get going here in just a second. Thanks again for those who've already subscribed, whoever liked the video. I appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button as well. Even if you're just passing through, hit that like button, helps with the algorithm and all that. So I'll remind you occasionally throughout the video with that as well. But again, thanks for joining me today, and hope you'll enjoy this flight. If you have any questions along the way, please jump in the chat and talk to me. It's much more enjoyable when everybody talks to me. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump into the cockpit here and get going. All right, so we are in a cold and dark state. We don't have anything else going on. Let me go ahead and add, let's see, hold on. Yeah, there it is right there. I just want to make sure my music was still going to be coming through here. All right, so let's go ahead and go overhead panel, which is none of those buttons. It's this button right here. Get that battery on as well. Go to arm external lights. Positions are in steady position. That looks good. We don't have ground power available yet. We need to request that. I can do that through GSX because we are in the PMDG 737 today. I go to additional services, request PMDG ground power unit. And it should automatically, yeah, connecting. Cool. And that'll illuminate. There it is right there. We'll go ahead and take that. And we have ground power. So it looks good there. Perfect, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get our IRS into the nav position so we can start aligning. Do some tests here. Sounds good. Won't get that until later, but that's no big deal. All right, so with that being said, why are my avionics turning on? I don't have an avionics switch on somewhere, do I? We are in ground power. Bus is set. It was working earlier. Unless I missed something. What did I miss? We're on ground power. That should be good. Shouldn't have any issues there. I bet you it's a binding. Let me check. Oh, no, there they are. Disregard. They're there. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything is perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and jump to the FMC here. Nav data. I had the updated nav data. That's fine. We'll be okay. I don't think there's even ATC on today, so we'll be on CTAF anyway. Let me get this lighting right. It's still too bright. It's like they don't have like... There we go. That'll be fine. Okay, position initialization. We're going to go to the next page, grab the GPS position, and throw that into the IRS position. Reference for today, we will use Phoenix Skyharbor. And we can see that's close. Looks good to me. So we're going to be going from Phoenix to Boise, which is Bravo, Oscar, India. Now, we can do a flight plan request. I'm not going to do that today. Today, I'm just going to go through and actually manually input. This can be useful for those who are wanting to learn how to do that. But you can do flight plan requests as long as you have your sim brief information in there. Again, not to do that today, but if you wanted to, you can do that. Let's see here. All right, so my departure out of Phoenix is going to be, looks like 07 left on the Quakey 1 departure, with the Golf Charlie November VOR transition. And then we go to route page. We'll go next, and then we're going to go direct to Puget. Pop Uniform Charlie India Tango, direct to, and then direct to proxy, Papa, Romeo, Oscar, X-ray, India. And then we'll do our arrival into Boise. 28 right. So we go next page, ILS 28 right, and now select or restrict, I should say, what actual arrivals we can select, but we're going to be in the Spud 4 or 3 in this case. And transition, we already know it's going to be that one as well. All right, cool. Go to legs page, make sure that we don't have any discounts. So we do have one that was to be expected there, and then there as well. Activate that, and we'll execute that. All right, so we got flight plan in. We go back to initialization here. So we could do a perfect request, but that's not going to show the actual information. What we got to do is go into the FS actions, go into payload, and is it in here or is it in? It may be request here. There's a way to pull it from SimBrief, not have to manually pull it in. Let's see here if it does that. I think that just pulls it from this side, the FS action side, but we'll see that here in just a second. All right, we'll load that. Yeah, I don't think that's... Yeah, that's not correct. That's not what we're looking for. Barber Tech, what's going on? I am doing well. Hope you're having a great day as well. I'm having a good one. I won't say it's great, but it's a good one. I don't have any real complaints, I should say. All right, so my gross weight on takeoff, or gross weight in general. So estimated takeoff weight is 132.6. Yeah, that's not accurate. That's what we're looking for. So how are we gonna get there? We're gonna do on the UFT first and then request it on the on this. There it is. That's what it is. I knew there was a way. And then go general preferences. I got the flight details. Oh Lord, I know I used to. I did this earlier. Import from OFP. 07 left. Yeah, I think you got to do all this first, right? Yeah. Yeah. Been a little bit since I did this. Come on now. There it is. Load it and let's see if that's correct. I still don't think that's right. Yeah, that's still not right. My takeoff weight should not be that high. Block fuel is also wrong. Yeah, that's not correct. That's what I'm saying. Like that's not correct. Unless I'm just completely missing something. Yeah, it's not. It's not correct at all. Let's see if I can show you. Way I can show you my screen here. I guess I can add another one. Where is it? Window capture. Nope. Display capture. We'll do that. Okay, so you can see here. Estimated takeoff weight, you got block fuel 16.582. And then you got a payload here. And my takeoff weight 132.6. And yeah, it's not right. So unless it's pulling an old flight, but it's not, it's pulling the right thing. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. That's not accurate information. Well, it's accurate here. That's correct. You see that? That's correct. I did not set it here. This is apparently what it started with. If I go payload, I could do set random. I could do fuel set, you know, and all that stuff. And I can do it manually, which I can do. The init page. I am on the init page. Are you talking about go back to the menu page here? Okay. You want me to do a route request first. How's that going to change what it's going to load though? You know what I'm saying? Like it's still gonna pull that. Because it's still in, unless I just restart the whole thing, I don't think it's gonna work. Okay. I did exactly what you told me to do. You wanted me to do a route request. I did a route request. Oh my gosh, man. At this point, I'm going to be late pushing back. All right, look. I'm going to go ident, right? Position ident. I've already pulled this information. It's already aligned. I go to route, flight plan request, right? That's what you want me to do. And then select SimBrief. Right? You want me to select this, correct? I'm not getting good this. I'm not getting good Discord. Select SimBrief, right? And then do it, select payload or set payload and then set fuel and then go over here and import from OFP and then come back in here. That's ridiculously complicated. Why is PMG so freaking complicated? Now I got to go back in here and do all this again because it doesn't import your departures and arrivals. I know that. So when you do the perf init request, it's not requesting it from the EFE. It's requesting it from the whatever is set in the FMC. It doesn't care what's in the EFE. Checking this. That does look correct. All right, I've got to rocket out of here because I'm going to be late on my my departure here if I don't get this sucker going, because I am doing this in the virtual airline. So yeah, is cruise not correct? I didn't even check that, to be honest. 380. That's correct. Yeah, thank you. But it should not be that complicated in any way, shape, or form. All right, let's get this up to 38,000. And window heat coming on. Probe heat coming on. Let's go ahead and get my left aft there. APU start. Seatbelts on. Chimes auto. Anti-collision can come off because we're starting the APU. And we're going to be going at 38,000 feet today. That's set. All right, once AP is on, we'll go ahead and get pushback and engine started here. Lord have mercy. All right. Do need to get the CTAF frequency. Let's see what that is here in Phoenix Skyharbor. 120.9er. What? No. I was typing it because I was used to other aircraft. 120.9er. Flip that over. Now we're on CTAF. We should be good there. Let's go ahead and get. Where's my traffic button? Get those rings on there. APU should be online. It is now. We'll go switch over to the APU. All the fuel pumps can come on. We don't have anything center tank. That'll stay off. Come on. And let's go ahead and get our pushback started here. So go GSX because we can use GSX. Oh, really? 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 That's what... Okay. Where's my... There it is. All right. Previous. Release that. Don't have the parking brake set. There we go. All right. Gates push it back. We'll get pushed back here in a second.
Captain, we are ready for pushback.
I didn't switch that over. I usually like the digital version here. What is my... We are 29 or 9 or 4 here.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Did that guy sound like, what's his name from the Big Bang Theory? Listen to him speak next time. He sounds like the dude from the Big Bang Theory, whatever his name is.
Locking gear.
Doesn't he? Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Oh, we gotta worry about that. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna go nose right, tail left.
Release brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Phoenix Skyharbor 2838, we hold the short runway, we will step down left.
And there comes 20. Add the fuel in. And we pull up. Departure. I need the airport information here. Too many buttons for you right now. I know. I'm kind of the same way. There's some left. Alright, so we're gonna...
Please set parking brakes. Unlocking gear.
Doesn't it sound like the guy from Big Bang Theory? I'm just saying.
2838, landing on the
Just saying. Alright, so our runway heading today. That and V2, or yeah, 136. Set as well. The number 1 ground as well, and we'll get this started.
Tow truck disconnected.
30%.
Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, flaps going down to 5. And we need a squawk. What was it? 07. Where's my squawk? Here it is. 0742. There it is. Overhead, we'll get the right generator, left generator on. Turn off and taxi lights can come on. And get the air back on. AP bleep can come off. And isolation valve to auto. Looks good. And we go ahead and turn off the APU as well. So we're going to be taxiing to
2838, clear, runway 7 left on departure.
Sierra Echo. Go 3. Phoenix Skyharbor traffic, Axiom 1002, taxiing 07 left via Sierra Echo 3 for Skyharbor. Alright, let's get going. That can now go RTO. This is rejected takeoff. Those who don't know what that means. Thanks again, guys, for stopping by. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Going for a goal of 30 likes today. I don't even know where we're at right now. We're at 3, so just about 27 to go. So hit that like button, I appreciate it. Should be a relatively smooth flight. Not seeing any major weather along the route. That's Charlie 1. This should be Sierra right here. While we're taxiing, I'm gonna grab my track AR, put it on. Set that, and we should be good now. Yep, there it is. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to turn on our flight directors. Autopilot can be armed. We're going to be VNAV and LNAV off the ground. Guess we're going up because it seems to be struggling on this taxiway. I'm at 37% N1. It's pretty high, but yeah, looks like we're good now. I think it's just there's like a hump there. All right, systems. Okay, get that off. Actually, be reset and used, and then engine looks good, and we'll get that off as well. Perfect. And we'll turn right here on Echo. Clear left. Clear right. Or right on Echo. Overhead should be all good. Just like to double check and make sure everything's right before I take off. We're getting close to the takeoff point. We'll switch over to strobes here once we are past basically when we're there in the west cargo area, and get our weather on display as well. So we are flying the Southwest livery today. But we are flying a virtual airline, my virtual airline, ASUS Airlines. So, yeah, I did have a livery for Axiom for the 737-700, I thought, but I cannot find it for the life of me. So, we're flying the Southwest livery. This is a kind of an older one. It's a 2021 livery variant that they did. Still relatively new, I guess, but not the latest version. I think the latest they started painting was in 2024, this year actually. But we are on Axiom, on VATSIM of Axiom 1002. If you want to follow along, I'll be on there as well. I don't have the launcher running, and I realize that, for my departure destination and all that, but hey, you really need it. It's all in the description, right? Kind of a long taxi today. Not too bad. Could be a lot worse. Today's en route time is estimated to be about hour and 45 minutes. So we will be in the sky for a while. It won't be a short flight. So I might take a couple breaks here and there. So I'm not just, you know, all that. But anyway, reset that. All right, we're approaching the west cargo now. We'll go up here. Get our landing lights on. Strobes on. TARA on. Weather on. Primary and terrain on my co-pilots, which we don't have. But hey, we can always imagine Bob sitting over there. Alright, flap set. Fuel looks good. Everything's set on the MCP. Looks good for departure. Skyharbor International traffic Axiom 1002 departing over 07 left. Going to be a departure to the north. Skyharbor. Alright, togas in chat, everybody. Even though we'll actually be doing toga, we'll be doing an N1 departure, but hey. N1 in chat, how about that? N1 in chat instead of toga. Alright, throttle set. 7 on the ground, 7 on the compass. There's over 40. Toga button hit. N1 selected, toga selected. Cross check.
V1. Rotate.
Rotating. A little rough on that rotate. Gears coming up. Coming too close to the yoke here. Get on that. There we go. Alright, over 1,000 feet, we go ahead and get autopilot set. Taxi light can come off. Bring back to RTO. Wait for those flaps up. Here we go. Flaps coming up. And turn off lights come off. Wait for the landing lights once we pass 10,000. Skyharbor traffic, Axiom 1002, about 2 miles off the end of 07 left, making a left crosswind departure to the north. Last call, Skyharbor. Let's hop outside for a look as we turn. Right. If you haven't already, hit that like button, guys. I'd appreciate it. It's something you can do to help me out without doing too much. And it's free. I mean, come on, you know, it's free. Alright, we're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. We are on our way. Get this up and running here. Get some music playing. So we got this restriction of 9,000 below it. Goalie. About to be clear of it though. Then we can continue our ascent. I have a crick in my neck. There we go. Now we're on our way. Damn, my neck has decided today's the day that will bother me. Alright, past 10,000 feet. Come on. Off we go. Off we go. There we go. Go to adjust our heading now to match with the trajectory or wind corrected. That little diamond is basically, it's a wind correction point. Allows you to actually set your heading to that, and it'll actually keep you on your course rather than guesstimating or being blown off. Alright, let me turn terrain off as well. Not standard. Graphic, there we go. No, that's not. There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be good until about 18,000 feet. We'll have to switch over to standard barometric pressure so we can be level with everybody else in the whole area. Currently don't have any air traffic control in the area and don't see any coming up either, which is unfortunate, but it's also the middle of a Tuesday. It's kind of a odd time for people to be online anyway. It's kind of an odd time to stream, but I know I wasn't able to stream last night because of issues I had with the PMDG 737. I had to reinstall the entire thing, but now we are able to stream, and I was like, either I was going to stream this afternoon or I was going to stream tomorrow night, and I didn't want to wait that long because it's already been over a week since I streamed last. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and we'll just knock it out tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, which is now Tuesday. So we'll be streaming, of course, today. Not streaming tomorrow, but then probably going to be streaming again on Thursday. Not sure where we'll be going or we'll be flying on Thursday, but we'll be doing something. Alright, about to pass 16,000 feet. 38. Let's go to the progress page here. So we're looking at arriving at 2014 Zulu. It's right now 1840 Zulu. So an hour and 34 minutes from now. Told you it's going to be a little bit of a long flight today. I told you. But we got all afternoon, so no reason to rush. But if you guys have anything you want to talk about, aviation related or not, you know, we're going to be sitting here together for, well, I'm going to be sitting here for at least an hour and 45 minutes. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it if you would. Even if you're lurking in the background, it's appreciated too. All right, let's go standard. On everything. Too many buttons indeed. Yeah. Okay, so the 737 is notorious. It's okay. The 737 was designed in the 60s, 1960s. We are currently in 2024. This aircraft has been flying. Its first flight in '68, I think. So, I mean, the original 737 was muchos, I won't say worse, but pull up the pull up a picture here. That's not a good one. Oh, I want to show you the original picture here. It's yeah. What's it good to, this is YouTube? I don't want YouTube. I guess this will work. And this one is even still a little bit, yeah. All right, so here we go. You guys ready for this? How is that for too many buttons? A lot of buttons. That's a lot of buttons. What? No. Let me crop any there. Let me get this word. There we go. Yeah, so this is the original, what it looked like. Yeah, a lot of buttons, right? A lot of buttons. And dials and everything. Instead of this nice, you know, these nice displays with all this information on it, right? You got these nice displays with all the information on it. That's what you had. You had all the gauges were actual gauges that were driven by the systems. And yeah, could definitely a lot of buttons. Of course, that's not even the worst. You look at the 707 or something like that. Had even more buttons. Yeah, an engineer position. I mean, it gets pretty crazy. So be happy that we're in a age where we don't have as many buttons and gauges. Yeah, so the 707 actually has an engineering position. Let me show you. So the 707, I mean, lots of buttons that you had to have a engineer or a flight officer or second officer flying as well. It's, yeah. Or a 727, same thing. You have to have a flight officer, or an engineer, I should say. Second officer, whatever. Now, Airbus has a lot less. Boeing's have more in general, but the Airbus is, of course, a little bit more simplified and modern. But along with that, of course, the computer controls a lot of it, and some pilots like that and some pilots don't. If you're just stopping in, my name's Micah. We are flying from Phoenix to Boise in the PMDG 737. We are in the Southwest livery today. Flying over the painted desert. This is itching. If you haven't already, hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Got like 9 of y'all watching and only 5 likes, so smash that like button, please. Do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a 2014 Zulu. It's 1847. Hour and 22 minutes, 28 minutes. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I got a phone call. Let me take this phone call. I'll be right back, guys. In the meantime, I think I can. Oh no, I can't. Can I? I think that's right. PMDG doesn't have a cabin where you can go back there and do all that. I think. There's a quick view. Thought there was a quick view. Maybe it's external. Guess not. It does. Just walk through the door. And oh. See, I've been thinking it didn't. And now I feel retarded. Alright. Get you set up on a nice wing view here. Alright, I'm gonna step away. I'll be right back in just a few minutes. Instead, in the meantime, listen to the music, enjoy it, and enjoy the scenes. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to take that phone call. That taken care of. There should be where we can turn off our fasten seatbelt signs as well. Everybody can get settled in. We're up at cruise altitude now. And on the way to Boise. We are, looks like 160 nautical miles from the beginning of the arrival. So we've got a little bit of ways to go. Hope you're all having a fantastic Tuesday afternoon. Nothing crazy is going on for you. Look, Albuquerque Center just got online. But I am now out of their airspace, so doesn't matter. Now, I probably could have done something like a Salt Lake City to Boise flight, or a Reno to Boise, but hey, yeah, get a flight in. It's looking good though, no issues that I'm seeing. Airplane is performing nominally. Cabin pressure is good. No abnormalities, that's good. So I've been having, with Phoenix, the Phoenix A320, I've been having issues where I get a false engine fire. And according to the failure, it's an actual inextinguishable engine fire on engines 1 and 2. It happens 9 minutes and 27 seconds after takeoff every single time. That's the A320, A319, and the A321. It has been reinstalled, uninstalled, reinstalled many times. The simulator itself's been uninstalled and reinstalled. All kinds of troubleshooting been done with the aircraft. Everything's been removed from the community folder. No GSX, no nothing. And it happens every single time, the exact time. Logs and everything been sent to Phoenix. Their developers are looking at it now. It's past the customer service point. Now the developers are looking at it. I hope they figure out what's going on, because it's really annoying to have bought all 3 of them and they don't work for me. I mean, they work. So what happens is, after the 9 minutes and 25 or 27 seconds, whatever, after takeoff, it shows engine fire. And as long as you don't actually go up overhead and like hit the little levers, right, to extinguish a inextinguishable engine fire, the engines run perfectly. They don't have any issues. They keep running perfectly, no problems. You just clear out the warning messages on the ECAM and travel on, and you're good to go. All right, this jet right here, November 799 Lima Gulf, is at 43,000 feet. Speaking of, we can switch to Unicom. That's what we should be on anyway. It's really cool thinking that somebody else flying that jet right now. It's pretty legit. So anyway, so the Phoenix has been giving me problems. So that's where I found the PMDG 737 today. But it gave me problems yesterday. I was perfectly fine. Loaded it up, and clicking my right mouse button made this turn on, and all of the other like LED displays or LCD displays to turn on as well. If you didn't click the right button, they wouldn't turn on. You let go of the right button, right mouse button, they turned off. Clicked it again, they came back on. No matter what power settings or anything was set up here. So I was like, well, that's a problem. So it was also happening to my Logitech radio panel that I have. It was doing the same thing there too. I was like, could it be a binding issue? And I checked. Nope, not a bind issue. So I reinstalled the 737 this morning and had another issue. This entire area was a black square or rectangle. Just black rectangle. It's like there was nothing there. And my yoke was stuck to the full left position, and none of the switches would switch. So I had to uninstall it again, reinstall it again, and now it works perfectly fine. So I've just been having issues in my head on aircraft. I did do a full driver update this morning. After that, I started having problems with the 737. I was like, okay, there's got to be something going on. So I updated my graphics driver, chipset driver, motherboard. I mean, everything. Everything got updated this morning. That wasn't already up to date. Just in case, just to make sure. Yes, first look at Boise, because I have not seen it at all. I know it's a little bit older of a VerticalSim, but I've not seen it at all, so it's the first look for me. Owls. Don't forget, owls, hit that like button. I do it for you. You can do it for me. Yeah, it's still, I mean, it's the same version that's been out. It's just, I'm not. Appreciate it. Thank you, Owls. Yeah, I haven't seen it, so it's first look for me. That's what we're going to do. Check it out. There's a couple other series I've been keeping my eye on recently that would come out, but I don't have, 15 different sponsors like you do, Owls. I have 2 scenery makers that allow me to use their airports. And showcase them on streams and stuff too. But hey, I appreciate the 2 that do. I understand why only 2 do. So in the streaming market, I'm not high up, so I don't blame anybody for that. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Yeah, we are 373 miles from top of descent, so we're just sitting back and relaxing and enjoying the flight for another about an hour or so. Let's see, 1956. Oh no, less than an hour. Talking 49 minutes. I'll be starting our descent into Boise. That's not too bad. Could be a lot worse. Go ahead and set this one as well. I didn't set the right side here. And let's get the front of the engines as well. That's pretty good. And we'll grab this side too. All right. Has anybody flown the PMDG 7s, the 777? I thought about buying it, but I was like, I wouldn't fly it enough, you know? I do mainly these kind of shorter, mid-range flights, and I don't do long hauls. As cool as the plane is, I was like, I don't think it's worth the money to buy it, for me at least. I wouldn't get a return on my investment. What's very interesting I'm noticing is after I leave an airspace, guess who comes online? Center does. So I left Albuquerque Center airspace and moved into Las Vegas airspace. Or Los Angeles / Las Vegas, and Albuquerque came online. I just left Los Angeles's center's airspace, and they just came online. Gotta love it. All right. Stop that music. Y'all want to hear some interesting music? So I've been using an AI generator to make some music. So I'm gonna. I played at the very beginning when I was prepping to get on the stream, but I'm gonna play it again now so you guys can hear it. This is some AI generated music I did along the themes of flying and all that. Hold on. It's not coming to the right. Is it? Hold on. Systems. I want to make sure this is coming through the right. Ah, no, it's not. But now I'm not getting it at all. Hold on. Ooh, I hate this freaking Microsoft Copilot. Stop it. Go away. No one asked for you. Literally no one asked for that. Nobody asked for that. But they did it anyway. Alright, so we wanted... Oh, that's why. You'd be right. Oh well, I'll do this. It's fine. Okay. Here we go.
Wings made of dreams, rise with the streams, in a world unseen, up in the sky.
There's my code phrase, up in the sky.
Pixels of light in virtual night. Hearts take flight up in the sky. Up in the sky, where the stars reside. Up in the sky, where our spirits fly. Zeros and ones, and the digital sync. Our journey begun. Up in the sky. Virtual breeze through the binary tree. Moments like these up in the sky. Up in the sky, where the stars reside. Oh, oh. Up in the sky, where our spirits fly. Oh, oh, oh.
What's up, Pitchy? Just previewing some AI generated music. So that was one of the first ones I did this morning when I was running it through. Up next, we got another one, a little bit different genre though. And we got one more after this one. Alright, last one here of the AI generated music that I did this morning. This one's called Jetstream Highway. Top of the set in 25 minutes. Not bad for AI. See, traffic popped up. Oh, they're far away. They're gonna be falling behind us. It's almost over, guys. All right, so that was the 3 songs from AI generated music about flying from this morning that I did. So hope you enjoyed that little brief soiree into that. All right, 255 nautical miles top descent, which is going to be approximately 256 Zulu. So we're 1922 right now, so we're about 24 minutes out for top descent. Once we get about 100 nautical miles for top descent, we'll plan our arrival and our approach into Boise. Once we get into Boise and we park up and start unloading, I'll pop outside and we'll go check out the scenery by VerticalSim here in Boise. It's the first look for me. I've not seen this airport at all, besides the main picture on his website for it when I was downloading it. That is the only picture I've seen. It's the only... I've not seen a stream about the Boise. I've not seen anything about it. So we're going to check it out. We're going to see how it looks. VerticalSim usually does a really good job. I have his Tampa scenery, and I've checked that out, of course, and I've flown there before, and it looks really good. So I'm expecting a good, solid airport up here in Boise. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. If you haven't already, hit that like button, guys. We're going for a originally was going for a goal of 30, but I don't think we're going to get there. So we'll drop it down to a goal of we'll say 15. I don't think we'll get that either. Always very interesting when I stream. It's a very interesting dynamic. I've got 8,800 subscribers, almost 89. I think I'm like 25 short of 89. And I usually only get max concurrent about 11 or 12 on my streams. And I think it has a lot to do with the clientele that come to my YouTube channel who's subscribed. They're looking for tutorials and stuff like that, which is totally fine. That's what they're looking for. That's what they want. And recently I've been delivering that. If you haven't already, you can go check out my channel right now. And I have, or afterwards, you can wait till after the stream's over. But I have uploaded in the last, today was the last day of the uploads. So in the last 13 days, I have uploaded 21 videos. So they're shorter videos. They're only usually 15 minutes each. But they're all different types of tutorials and informational videos on anything you can imagine regarding general aviation, also airliners, with flying on VATSIM, information you need to know, SIDS, stars, basics of radio communications, how to use your GNS 430, how to start your Cessna 172, the traffic pattern, parts of the traffic pattern, parts of the airport, how to do an IFR flight plan, how to plan one that's not given to you, how to actually do a plan that's from scratch, how to use SimBrief to do that, how you get a clearance from IFR on a controlled field, uncontrolled field, how you depart from a class Charlie, Bravo, and Alpha, Delta, Charlie, and Bravo airports, both with VFR and IFR. I mean, it's a whole gambit of information that airspaces, all kinds of stuff. So you can check that out on my channel. It's a playlist. It's called Up in the Sky Virtual Academy. Check that out. You know, if you're looking for that kind of stuff, that's where you're going to find it. And share it with your friends and other fellow simmers. You know, if you see anybody asking questions about, hey, how do I do this, or how am I supposed to do this? You know, just shoot them the link and say, hey, watch this series. Watch this series of videos. Seriously, guys, there's a lot of information in those videos. So much so that I had to look up information in order to provide you the information. So when I say there's a bunch of information in there, there is a ton of information in those videos. So even if you're a veteran virtual pilot, go watch the videos anyway. Give them a like as well. Comment below them if you have any questions, or just say, hey, this is a great video. This was very informative, or whatever. All that helps with the algorithm. Same here. Like this, video, all that kind of stuff. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate it if you'd subscribe as well. But anyway, I don't divest. I digress. I don't divest. I'm not removing investments from something. You know what I can do? I'm pretty sure. Hold on. There is a way. Yes, there is. Because you guys are watching, I want to gift you guys, or you all, with a gift if my thing will load. It's just spinning. It's just spinning. Is it not going to load? I'm going to have to reload this page, am I? Yep. Okay. All right, it's reloaded. Come on, let me do this. There we go. There we go. Congratulations, everybody. You've been gifted a membership. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Appreciate it. Welcome to the club, or the flight club. Captain Nate Owls, Dead STK, Bravo Charlie 24, and Spawning Salmon. Welcome aboard. CST, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, like, okay. You know how this, and Owls, you know this. CST, you know this. Bravo Charlie, you probably even know this. When people give their memberships, it doesn't give to people that are actually live in the chat always. It's like there's some type of list that's generated of, like, as someone comes in and watches for a minute and then leaves, they get put on the list, and then it gives them, they're available to be gifted instead of people who are actively watching at the time. So I don't know how, you know. Yeah, YouTube randomizes it. It's a really weird thing, because I could choose, you know, if I could be like, hey, I want to give a membership to, you know, XYZ, that would be awesome. Because then I'd give you, CSC, I'd give you one, because you're always in the chat watching. So exactly. You don't even ever see them. That doesn't even make any sense. I mean, Owls comes and hangs out occasionally, which I appreciate. So he's in the chat. So, which, hold on, Owls, why are you in the chat? Shouldn't you have been, like, I don't know, at school or something? I thought you had school today. I got those in night, even near. Yes, I've gotten that too. In fact, I think it was CST. I think I got a membership from you, and I was like out doing yard work or something. My phone buzzed, and I looked. It was an email saying, "This is how you can use your gift with." I'm like, "Well, I appreciate it, but I don't know. I wasn't even watching, you know." And someone else had gifted it or whatever. Gotcha. So you got about an hour ago. Okay. Cool. Are you streaming tonight, Owls? I can't remember if you're streaming tonight. You're streaming tomorrow night, right? You streamed last night, and you're streaming tomorrow night, if I recall. That was a long stream yesterday too. Was it 5 hours? Oh, you are streaming tonight. Okay. I've got Civil Air Patrol tonight. That's where I do it on Tuesday nights. So I don't think I'll be there. Unless, it depends on how long you stream tonight. If you stream till, I usually get home about 10:30. So if you stream, well, if you stream as late as you did yesterday, then I'll see your ending. I won't see the beginning, but I'll see the ending. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button. Going for a like goal, 15 likes tonight. Appreciate it. My guy. I need to get some custom membership. I mean, you do have some custom membership emotes, but I mean, they're not the greatest. You know what I'm saying? They're alright. They're alright. I need to get some better ones made. I'm sure there's some service out there I can have do it. I'll make them for me. All right, top 176 miles, so we still got a little bit to go before we start planning our arrival. We are now flying over Salt Lake, though. You can check that out. Anybody ever been to Salt Lake City? I've only been to the airport. It was a layover. I've been told it's very salty. Yeah, I'll be here all night. The airport for Salt Lake is over here. Is it that or is it that? I can't remember. I think it's that guy right there. Pretty sure that's it right there. What are you planning to fly tonight, Owls? Are you going back to the 7.3, or are you going to go back to the A320? What you doing? What you planning to do today? Back to the bus. Just not the back of the bus. Doo-doons. Anyway, I'll be here all night, guys. All night. Alright, dude made an announcement, didn't you? Didn't you make a stream announcement? Yeah, you did. Frankfurt. You got the pre-release of Airsoft Frankfurt? What, are you partnered with Airsoft now too, man? Are you partnered with everybody? I feel like you're partnered with everybody. No, people, hey, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. I never, for the beginning, sought out anybody or tried to do anything, and I think that was a mistake early on. I think I should have, and I think I would have been way more successful. I've started doing that now, and like I said, I'm partnered with 2 different scenery developers, VerticalSim being one, VETSIM Designs being the other. Working on some others, we'll see. Working on some other partnerships, we'll see. But and Owls, you do a very good job with live streaming. I mean, you're energetic, you're very focused, you're intentional, you're very deliberate with when you're streaming, and you are a regular streamer, which is fantastic. Regular content's awesome. I saw you had over like 100 people watching the other night, which is amazing. Well done. I'm more of a laid back kind of guy, so I'm not very energetic, which doesn't tend to lean well into the streaming side of things. So I typically, as you know, I'm more of a teacher at heart, so I do a lot more teaching than I do what's the right phrase here? The entertainment. I'm more teacher than entertaining. So that's kind of where I land, and that's why I do lots of tutorials. That kind of seems to be my bread and butter. People come and watch those tutorials, as you can attest, Owls, because you watched them. Problem is I'm so far removed from. I had so much more knowledge back then about the 737 and all that. I had more knowledge than I do now. Well, I don't think that's correct. I'm rusty. I'll say that I'm rusty. But we'll see. We'll see if I can get knock that rust off. It's just because I'm focused with real air flying. You know what I'm saying? Like I've got an actual learning I'm trying to do. I got a flight tomorrow. It's my long IFR cross country tomorrow. Doing that in a Cessna 172 with a Dynon Skyview HGX certified version or something like that. Anyway, so full glass cockpit, that'll be fun tomorrow. You're welcome. So anyway, yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm also hoping I have an ulcer too. It's really painful. I need, let's see. 2.5 hours of complex or TAA time to finish out all my requirements except for just hours for commercial, my commercial rating. So once I get that, then I need, well, okay, once I get, I need 2.5 more hours of complex or TAA time. Then I need to do my long cross country with commercial, and then do my check ride and oral and all that, and I'll be good on my commercial rating. So I'll get my instrument rating probably here in the next month or, well, I'm gonna say by the end of the year I'll have my instrument rating. And reason why I pushed that so far out is because just scheduling a DPE, designated pilot examiner, to actually take my instrument check ride. I'll be ready to take it probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks, but I won't be able to take it probably till late October, early November, would be my guess. Usually it's a month or two out in order to get one. Then my goal is spring of next year, if not sooner, to knock out my commercial rating as well. All right, we're within the 150 mile normal time I do this, so we'll go ahead and start prepping for our descent here into Boise. Let me pull up Boise's weather. Alrighty. Visibility is only 3 miles. There's no ceiling. That's interesting. What is it, fog? Oh, you know what? I bet you it's smoke or something. We'll check out the NOTAMs here in a second. All right, so 30.12. This might be an interesting approach, guys. That's interesting. It doesn't have... Oh, because I was on the wrong thing. Haha! 0.12. Oh, man. What's the winds? All right. Load. Get that? All right, so we've got the winds in there. So our arrival today, not performance tool, sorry, electronic flight, but go to our maps here, go arrival, Boise. Surface visibility is 8. It doesn't give me information there. That's fine. We're going to go back here. Arrival. We are going to be on the SPUD for arrival. And what we're looking for is these restrictions. So SPUD 250.10, clear 238. So if we go to our legs position here, SPUD 250.10, and CLR 238, that's correct. And then we're also looking at MASH 250.11, TOT 11. Yep, those are in there and those are correct. So we're good there. And then with the approach side of things, we want to go ahead and check out the approach. We are expecting to get the ILS to 8. So it should be straight into it. There's a tater approach. There's no a tater. Well, I'm not. As far as I know, there's not a tater approach. I don't know if there's like. There's a SPUD arrival. I don't see like a tater waypoint on here, unfortunately. That would be pretty hilarious, though, wouldn't it? That would be pretty funny. All right, so. All right, so we're going to be on the ILS 28 right into Boise. will be 110.15 on the radio here. 110.15. Yep, 15. So 110.15. Switch that over. Get that. We'll also put in here 110.15 and flip that as well. In both of them, our altitude will be landing is 2,871. So go overhead, we'll put that into our landing altitude. 2,871, 2,850. Be close to, we'll keep that as such. 6,000 at 6P will be our intercept point. So we can change this to 6,000. And I'm going to get our heading realigned here while I'm looking at it. Perfect. And then our decision altitude 3,112 or 3,121. So we're just going to hold this button down for a little bit. This is why I wish I could like type it in. Touchpad or something. Because this is ridiculous. Just holding this thing down to turn it. Waiting, it's just going around and around and around. $2,800, $2,900, $3,000. All right, 3,121 set. Don't hit the reset button, Micah, because you'll have to do that all over again. All right. So we'll climb. This approach will be climb to 6,000 outbound from the Boise VOR on 279 radial to Atoll, which is 13.4 DME from Boise, and hold. Looks like it'll be a parallel entry, which means we'll come this way, flip around, come back like that, and then we'll be good. All right, we'll do a performance check here on the landing en route. 28 right. And we're going to say the weight's going to be more like that. All operational auto brakes. Let's see what 3 does. I like 3. Yep, I like 3. We'll do 3. And UF's 135. So on our flaps 30. So 30/135. That's what we're going to throw in there. Accidentally hit the disconnect button. Yeah, that looks good. All right, cool. We're close to top descent here, so we're going to be getting down into Boise here shortly. What else am I missing here? Not much, I don't think. Yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. Interested to see the scenery. Hopefully we'll get a nice butter landing into Boise. No guarantees, of course. But we'll give it our best shot, as they say. Give it your best shot. Fire away. Where's Al's when you need him? Need him to rap for us. I should have clipped when you were doing that, Al's. I'm sure I could go back and clip it if I wanted to. Just got to go find it. You know, when you were doing you were trying to rap and it was awful. Yeah, so you remember. You remember. I need to go find that and clip it. That's what I need to do. All right, so the Boise CTAF is going to be 118.1, so we're going to get that set up as well. All right, 18.1 set. And I didn't swing that over, did I? No, good. All right, still should be in Unicom till under 10,000. I'm starting to feel old, guys. I'm starting to feel old. I've been, since May, I've been working with a personal trainer to improve my muscles, which has worked out very well. I've gotten stronger, all that. But with that, I'm starting to feel things like my elbows and my knees and my back and stuff. I'm going, God, what is happening? Oh man, it's called getting old. Not old, but older. Hitting the age where things start hurting for no reason whatsoever. I forgot to do is switch this over to 10 degrees on the turns. Supposed to do that once you pass 30,000. I missed that because I wasn't using a checklist. That's what I get for not using a checklist. $30 miles to go. And we'll start at the top of the descent. Guys, should I get a green screen? I've thought about it. Or blue screen. One of the two. Chroma key screen. Drop it behind me. Have it where like it's mounted on the ceiling and I can pull it down when I stream. That way I'm not with the camera, it's not blocking all of this. Thought about it. I just don't know if I want to spend money on that. I don't know. All right, am I on time? I think I'm on time. Where's New Sky? There it is. It was estimating I would get there at where is that? I know it's around here on my flight plan somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's expecting that I would get to Boise at 2034. It's currently 1954, so 30 minutes from now. That'd be landing in 30 minutes. And where are we at progress-wise? 2014. Yeah. We're actually a little bit ahead of time, so we'll be good. Yeah, we'll be good. So using New Sky, right? So I'm flying with my virtual airline that I created called Axiom Airlines. With New Sky, which is the software, right? It does a lot of things. It checks a lot of things. It doesn't just check your landing rate, which it does. Feet per minute, touchdown zone, G's, center line, deviation. It checks all of that. But it also, you got to be on time. You got to turn the lights on and off at the right positions. You can't overspeed. There's all kinds of, it rates you from 0 to 10. And it dings you on all the things, depending on what it is. It dings you more than others. So it detects tail strikes. It detects all kinds of stuff. It's really good. So I'm always a little nervous when I fly with it because I'm like, oh, if I'm late, I'm going to get dinged for it. I don't want to get dinged for it. My virtual airline has a excellent rating overall. Let's see. It is a 9.72. So I want to keep it that way. I want to keep it high. All right, we're right here on top of the descent, so any moment here it'll automatically start a descent here into Boise. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, Cab speaking, we are just now beginning our descent into Boise. We ask that you return to your seats, fasten your seatbelts, put your tables upright position, as well as return your seats to your original position as well. We'll be on the ground here in Boise in just about 20 minutes or so. Right now, it's looking a little foggy or smoky in Boise today. No crazy weather. It's clear skies though. Winds 10 knots out of the northwest. With a balmy 24 degrees Celsius. Thanks again for flying the Axiom. We'll be on the ground here shortly. Appreciate your patience. Don't forget the like button, guys. Gotta get to that goal. All right, we're descending nice and smooth. Happy with that. Kind of a steep descent of 3,800 feet per minute. But it'll slow up, I know, when it gets close to the decel point around 10,000 feet. Excuse me, fellas. It was like trying to sneeze at the same time. I was yawning, and it was just, oh, too much. All right, so we're going to go runway 28 right. We're going to go 4.5, 10. Well, Cal, it's going all right. How you doing? And what we want to do here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave those. Those are good. Those are good. Screaming in here in the Boise. Yeah, we definitely got some low-level clouds or fog or something going on here. Maybe smoke. I didn't see any NOTAMs. But, you know, that's not always the case. Not the greatest visibility. I just got first and now it's going good. Yeah, I understand that. Pull this up. Let me see what aviation weather's showing today. We're not showing any segments or anything like that. We do have an AirMet. Mountain obscuration. Yeah, we got a mountain obscuration AirMet going on right now, which is to be expected. We're kind of seeing that, right? With the little, it's not clouds. It's got to be smoke. Yep, that's what it is. It's smoke. Yep, this is all smoke from something. Must be some wildfires. Let's check out the fire and smoke map. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's lots of fires. Let me show you guys this. Wrong one. Look at this. These are all fires. Yep. And all that's being blown from these fires. That's what it is. So that's fun. A smoky arrival into Boise. All right, so back off standard, and now it's 31, 30, 1, 2 in the box here. .11 actually now. All right, seatbelt signs coming on. This should be a fun one, guys. It's not going to be a normal ILS approach. It won't be like breaking out of clouds or anything. It's just going to be poor visibility. But we'll be just fine. Boise traffic, Axiom 1002 on the Spud 3 arrival, just over taut at 13,000. I'm expecting the ILS 28 right approach Boise. All right, we'll throw in some speed brakes here to start slowing down. Help it out a little bit. Not mistaken, we're wanting to get down to, yeah, 250. Haven't already? We appreciate it if you hit the like button. Going for 15 likes today. We're only at 6. but I think we can still make it. So hit that like button if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. Throw some track IR on now. As we prepare for this approach. Get set up where I'm going to be able to control this fairly good. Fairly good. And Boise traffic, XCM 1002's 11,000 over Spud on the Spud 3 arrival into Boise. Expecting ILS 28 right, Boise traffic. That's right, Farmer Tech. We've all been there. All right. Fixed lights coming on, retractables coming out and on. Keep taxi light off till we're getting permission to land. All right, course today. Uh, 282. Get in both. There we go. All right, we're past 10,000. Switching over to CTAF. Flight attendants prepare the cabin for arrival. All right, we'll go ahead and get VR Yoke armed. Not armed. Just go back to 25. Okay. Initial approach fix has been passed. We're now on the approach portion. Arm the approach. Oh yeah, nice and foggy or smoky. All right, go and arm. B brakes armed. Engine starts going to continuous. All right. Flaps 1 set. All right, control cam's up. Thousand go. All right, VR lock glide slope capture as well. All right, going flaps 5. Boise traffic, Axiom 1002, established ILS 28 right, 10 mile final, Boise. It's down to 160. Tax light, come on. Yeah, it's better. Have a slight crosswind correction to the left. Right, 7 miles, gears coming down. Flaps at 15. Setting speed for 15. Four and a half miles, flaps going 30. Set. Boise traffic, Axiom 1002, 4 mile final, runway 28 right, Boise. All right, looks like it's gonna be a right correction now. Looking for the runway. All right, got the runway in sight. I've got the controls. Auto throttle's going off.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
We're fine.
Glide slope. Glide slope. 100. 50. 30.
Ooh. Didn't like that. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boise. A very foggy Boise. Exit right on Gulf here. And we'll figure out where we're gonna park. Wait, I sure exited left. Dadgummit. I think I should have exited left. Hold on. We'll see here in just a second. Boise traffic, accident 1002, clear runway 028 right, Boise. All right, give me a second, guys. All right. There we go. Let's figure out where the heck we are. No, we're on the right side. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're going to the terminal over here. All right, so let's get GSX to tell us where it wants us to go. We'll do gate 28, sure. Nope. And we'll do the southwest. We do. Let's do southwest. There we go. Alrighty. Let's get our flaps up. And landings can come off. On all those, these can go back to off. And this can go to steady. All right, let's go ahead and start taxiing to terminal, which is going to be Alpha. Boise traffic, accident 1002, taxiing to the gates via Alpha, Boise. We'll check out that landing. I think it was pretty good. It was a little unstable, but I got it down. It was a little long too, but it wasn't too bad of a touchdown rate, I don't think. I don't think this is the I don't think this is VerticalSims. I think this is default. I think it didn't install. Hold on, let me see. It didn't install. Oh my gosh, it's not even installed, guys. This is not VerticalSims. Not VerticalSims Boise. Oh man, I feel awful. So let me get parked up. It's over here. I see the stuff for it. We'll get parked up in the flight, and then what I'm gonna do, don't go anywhere. I'm going to install the scenery really fast, and we'll load back into Boise so we can check it out, because that's the whole point, right? Yeah, I didn't install. Dadgummit. Don't I feel dumb? Yeah, so we'll get parked up real fast, and then I'll end the flight, and then we'll check. We'll switch over and get Boise loaded up, installed. I'll have to exit simulator, so y'all just have to hang tight for a little bit, but you should be aight. It'll be aight. Let's see if we can't get a good parking job here, though, even with it being an awful scenery, because again, it's not vertical sim scenery here. All right, so there's the man. Come on. That's good enough. Wait, are you gonna dance for me? You gonna dance? Oh, you're just gonna give me a bow. I'll take it. I'll take the bow. Whatever. Alrighty, let me close this flight real fast. We'll check. Let's see. What did I get? Oh, I got a 10 out of 10, guys. 10 out of 10. What do we got on the landing right here? Touchdown 1.14 Gs, not bad. 133 feet per minute. Normal conditions inside the touchdown zone. Average centerline deviation 1.39 meters, so not long at all. So fantastic. All right, let me do this. Let me disconnect from VATSIM first. All right, now we're going to end this, and we're going to load up the scenery as it should have been. But you know how that goes. Should have checked it beforehand, but then I really wanted it to be the first look, you know what I'm saying? Well, it was of nothing. So let me get that installed. Yep. It didn't install. I thought I installed it. I probably installed it, and then that was before I did a full reinstall on the simulator. That's probably what it was. Just give me a second, guys. It's installing. It's 56, 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%. And validating. Oh, that was the download. Now it's installing. 15%. 30%. 50%. As you can see, it's pretty fast. Don't forget, hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. We're at 8 likes. There's 8 people watching. I know some people have already left, so if you haven't hit the like button, hit it now. All right, not 100% done. All right, let's go ahead and load up the simulator again. There we go. Yeah, that was my fault. That was entirely my fault. Here we go. Oh, Lord, that's bright. Oh, man, that's bright. Are you guys ready for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? I'm excited for it. There's some really cool features. I like the walking around part. That's going to be nice because maybe you can actually start doing like actual pre-flights on general aviation aircraft and stuff like that. That's going to bring some really cool immersion. Excited for the missions too. I'm going to do some of them, of course. Some I won't bother touching, but some will be fun to do. Also excited to see how they're going to improve the scenery and weather and everything, how that's going to look and all that. Hopefully the airports are going to look better, the default ones, because default ones look awful. They look awful. X-Plane beats Microsoft when it comes to the airport environment. The look of Microsoft destroys X-Plane, of course, but like just the airport environment, X-Plane wins. It's more accurate, better looking. All right, we're loading up here, guys. Got to do what I said I was going to do. We're going to look at Boise. It always takes a while to load up. Even with like hardly any add-ons, it's still... Here we go. All right, gonna make my face disappear here. Alrighty. That. Alrighty. So here we are, guys, at the Boise, VerticalSim's Boise Airport. And as you can see, based upon the default that you just saw, this is a ton better. I mean, just this image right here should show just how much better it is right off the get-go. But we're going to check this out all the way through. Let it all load up here. Still got a bunch of fog, so let me fix that too, because I don't like the way that looks. Let's go ahead and fix that too. We're not going to do live weather. There we go. Much better. So this is the terminal. There's only one main terminal in Boise. It's got like, I don't know, 28 gates or something like that. But looks really good. I mean, the detail is just really good. I love these type of gates. I have flown in and out of gates like this before, where basically you wait up here, but then when your plane arrives, you're ready to board, they send you down this long thing, and then you come out like doors that are, you know, throughout the whole place. So that's really cool that detail's put in there. Versus if you remember the default one, this is a full size terminal here. Full size, when in reality it's this small thing. So great detail there. Love that. Here's another part of the main terminal. I mean, the detail's great. It's really good. And what I love about it, doesn't really impact your frames per second. Maybe a little bit, but nothing crazy, right? I don't think it has, no interiors on these, which I don't know about you guys, but I really don't care about the interiors that much. But anyway, so love it. Love the detail of the terminal area is my biggest thing. The terminal area needs to look really good, and it does. It looks really good. I love that. Love the attention to detail on the terminal area. That's what I'm looking for when I'm looking for scenery, and for the accuracy, of course, of the taxiways. So speaking of, let's talk about that real fast. So in Boise, you have two main runways, 28 and 10, right and left. You can see that here. This is the cargo area, if I'm not mistaken. Also, what is this? The firefighting area. National Interagency Fire Center. Yeah. So, you know, when we were flying into here, we saw a lot of smoke, and that was because all the wildfires. They, of course, that's something that they deal with. So they have an entire center for that. Deal with that. Also, you know, just on the airport fire as well. Now, on the south side of the ramp is, I think it's the military ramp, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Let's see what that looks like. Obviously got all these helicopters. It looks like they're Blackhawks. Yeah, it looks like they're Blackhawks, which is really cool to see. And they look pretty detailed. Let me see how it looks like when we get close up. Let's see, how detailed are they? I mean, that's, you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare the first one detailed, you know? I mean, that's wow, that's actually pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all for just being a scenery piece, you know? Not bad at all. Let's take out the jets. I know I saw a couple of them over here. Looks like they're F-15s. Yeah, it looks like they're F-15s. Oh, and there's more over here too. Or what are? Yeah, these are F-15s. Not the greatest detail. I think these could be a little bit better, but not bad at all. But again, when you're talking about this is for, oh, A-10s. Yes, rock on. Give me a sound in here. Yes. A-10, baby. Love them. All right, cool, cool, cool. Love that. Anything else I wanted to look at here? No, it looks really good. Again, one of the things I like about VerticalSim is it's a good scenery, but it's also not something where it's like, there's a couple sceneries out there, I'm not going to mention names, that are so FPS heavy that they're basically unusable. They look beautiful. They look amazing. But unless you're running like a 4090 and top of the line CPU, they're not usable. For someone like me, 5800X with a 3080, this kind of scenery where it's detailed, but not like insane to the point where I can't even use it. You know, that's something that I think about. I do like the detail, if you haven't noticed, of these. You're like, well, is there supposed to be a taxiway there? Well, that looks like that's a mess up. VerticalSim, you might want to check that out. But there used to be taxiways here, and they've been pulled up and removed. And that's actually an FAA thing. And I won't get into it, but they're making changes all over all the different airports around the entire country when it comes to taxiways entering runways. But yeah, so the terminal area, like I said, very detailed, very good. And that's really, again, for me, that's what I'm looking for. I want a really detailed terminal area with high quality taxiways, runways, and up good. I don't need interiors. I don't need anything like that. Oh, it does have an interior though, if you guys like that. Oh, that guy looks like he's creepy. Dude, what is wrong with you? Your neck's like, oh gosh, she needs help. Someone call an ambulance. Anyway, so it does have some interior, but again, I don't really care about the interior, whether it has one or not. I want it to look good from my perspective when I'm sitting in the cockpit here and I'm, you know, going to be backing out and doing all that kind of stuff. I want it to look good from this perspective, not necessarily from a passenger's perspective. So, yeah, love it. Looks great. I don't think I have any major issues, except for that we noticed that one little glitch over that runway at the taxiway area. I don't know if that's just a setting for me or what's going on with that. But other than that, really love it. Don't have any big complaints about it. Again, I'm looking for a quality looking terminal area, taxiways and runways, and that's what makes me happy. So I'm happy with this. Definitely want to check it out. Description's down in the links down in the description. If you want to grab it, it's over there. It's not too expensive. It's not like a $60 scenery or anything. It's pretty cheap. So definitely go check it out. Give VerticalSim some business. He needs it. And thank you, VerticalSim, for letting me take a look at it. So yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up. And yeah, I'll see you all next time up in the sky.
Wings made of dreams, rise with the streams, in a world unseen, up in the sky. Pixels of light in the virtual night. Hearts take flight up in the sky. Up in the sky where the stars reside. Up in the sky where our spirits glide. Zeros and ones on the digital suns. Our journey begun up in the sky. Virtual breeze through binary trees. Moments like these up in the sky. Up in the sky, where the stars reside,